Well, there's been a lot of sports writers flapping their yaps about us getting soft.
Stepping on your own dick.
Doing the thing here.
What? This is where men are men and the boys stay on the side and watch what's going on.
What?
In the world of wrestling, the fans can react however they want.
And there is no one that does it better.
Getting color commentary.
The cream of the crop. Nobody does it better.
Let's fucking go.
Number 10. There was a joke about the Allegiant Stadium being
Sorry.
being so big and black that Hulk Hogan wouldn't let his daughter anywhere near it.
This is the best joke on the list. That means it's time to start the show.
Yeah, the red.
That is, yes, that's what that means.
In the red. That's what they say in the business.
Yeah, well, that's bad.
Red means green.
Well, no, what is a bad be in the red in the business. The red doesn't mean green. Well, it means green in this particular instance.
In the business that we talk about, red means
right
green.
Now.
In most businesses.
If you're in the red, you're in the green.
Red only means green if you have duct tape.
So remember, the women don't find you handsome. They should at least find you handy.
No, red means green if you have a razor blade.
And duct tape.
Yellow and blue make green.
Yellow and blue do make green.
This is true. Well, welcome to Making Colors Commentary.
Yeah, we're all over the spectrum here today.
It's a blend of humor.
This is Getting Color Commentary. We're the people that do the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm Father Lloyd. That's BT doing something to my mic.
Ooh, twisting your knob in front of everybody.
What happened?
I just turned your gain up.
Oh. More gain.
Yeah.
That'll put us in the red. That'll give us more green. All the gain. Sitting next to me, the beautiful one, the six-string samurai, one Mr. Derrick Harvard.
How's it going?
It's good.
Yeah.
Sitting across from me, the man who twists the knobs, touches my microphone, pulls spiders from the ceiling.
Yeah. My hero.
Aaron BT Silty. The BT this week stands for back talker because this motherfucker don't know when to shut the fuck up.
Look at the size of him. He don't need to shut up.
Always got something to fucking say. No matter what it is.
As a large shit talker, I also know most people can't shut me up.
That's why we're here to talk about wrestling. And after our wonderful month of wrestling in 1 week, we had something of a break.
Yeah. A mediocre Raw.
It was.
Yes.
Which led us to posit, are all the Raws after Mania mediocre?
This is research that might get done, and you might hear about one day.
I might do it. Pete might do it. Little B might do it.
Oh, that sounds like a perfect job for Little B.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get there. I told you, I gave them a new name.
Yeah.
Wait.
Well, we'll do that when we get there.
Yeah.
What?
What do we call your wife again?
Shorty B?
Shorty B. Ah, okay. I was like, don't we call... What?
El Americano El Shorty.
Shorty Americano.
Yeah, con leche.
Shirts made this week. All proceeds going to the Shorty B Foundation.
Yeah, we have to keep those Hot Topic purses in steady supply.
Hey man, Amon Amarth sweatshirts aren't that hoodies aren't that cheap these days.
No, I think between the two, I've improved and or ruined my credit simultaneously.
All right, let's talk about stuff.
Yeah.
What are we talking about first?
We're going to talk about heels, and not the kind that are villains of the baby faces. And I'll just kind of go back to doing what I was doing there.
What are we talking about heels?
Well, we're talking about broken heels.
Oh yeah.
Who hurt their heels? The guy with two thumbs.
It wasn't CM Punk.
No.
It was not CM Punk.
It was your boy.
Yeah.
Rob
Van missed the spot.
Like, how do you break both your heels?
Oh, God, no!
So
It's like tearing both your quads at the same time. How does that happen?
yeah, I mean, by sheer happenstance. Yeah, he was doing an off the rope to the outside, was trying to ride the skirt down, missed it, and took all
Are you
way.
calling Matt Riddle a skirt?
Sure. And yeah, took all his weight on both heels. And I love you, bro. But you're an old man.
Yeah,
You can't be doing that
need
shit.
to be more careful.
Yeah. Also, you earn your money. It's fine.
Yeah, no, he'll be fine.
He'll smoke the pain away.
Yeah. Oh, no. He'll have to sit comfortably in his living room and watch women oil wrestle for hours in front of him. What a torturous life he must lead.
What the fuck is a battle riot match? Is it like a battle royale?
I have no idea.
Never heard of this.
We're
match
also talking
type.
about the creative genius of two of the most notorious stoners in wrestling.
Well, no. Like they didn't come up with the match.
I'm sure
They were just in the
maybe.
match.
Is that like
I'm guessing it's like
that promotion's normal weird match?
MLW, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, from what I read, it sounded like it's like I'm guessing it's like their version of like the Royal Rumble, where it's like an annual thing.
Okay. I did not witness this.
No, I didn't
read
witness.
about it.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they had Matt Riddle win.
I mean, bro.
Yeah.
He's got to earn the money they're paying him.
Fair. What's next?
On the docket,
Yeah.
we'll go with what's next. Actually, what's written down next.
Ooh, sick.
Eric Bischoff, your friend, your buddy, your pal,
yeah.
Eric Bischoff.
Old man hands.
You met and greeted him.
I did. It was awkward.
Himself and Terry, the racist Hogan,
Yes.
don't buy his beer.
Yeah.
Or
don't-
anything.
Apparently, he came out yesterday, with an NWO style vignette, talking about how they're coming back to slice and dice up the world of wrestling.
We're here to slice and dice the world of wrestling.
Yes.
And hinting at there may be a third man. Basically saying, they're putting out that they're teasing that they will have their own promotion coming soon.
Yeah. From some of the things that Bischoff said, it makes me think wrestler, but like he said basically something about the talent that this man has brought to the business. And he made a comment about how he had basically he's held championships before, world championships.
Hogan.
Well, no, not Hogan. The third man, the mystery partner. And all of those things could be said about
It's me!
Vincent
Oh, son of a bitch!
Kennedy McMahon.
It was me all along!
Do you imagine how fucking dog shit that would be?
Threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Yeah. No, I hate the idea.
Like, oh my god.
Holy.
I mean, last time Bischoff and fucking Hogan got together, they ruined TNA. So
If by ruined you mean make worse, yes.
yeah, they took dog shit and infused it with their own shit.
And made you say that's gross for a whole other reason.
Yeah. And then for some reason they made it so fucking when Hogan left the company, the owner of the company literally begged him on her hands and knees not to leave.
Yeah.
In kayfabe, which is just like, why would you agree to do that?
It's pronounced money.
No. They were leaving. She owned the company. They weren't giving her anything.
Well, technically she owned the company, but I mean Panda Energy owned the company.
Yes.
Basically, she was the Tony Khan of TNA.
Yes.
Daddy at Panda Energy paid the bills. And then Billy Corgan paid the bills.
Right.
Yeah.
It was his Siamese dream.
Tonight.
I don't know what that means.
Tonight.
He was the original Zero. So yeah, Hogan, Bischoff, mystery partner, possible new thing. We'll see.
So, like, we can quarter all the chuds to a new promotion?
Well, we can find out then we can start talking about how long until the Lucha Brothers sign over there. If it's Vince, this will be big, you know. But
I mean, it'll be big. It'll be bad.
He still holds the third most stock in TKO?
Yes. Yeah, I don't like where's he gonna get talent? You know.
I mean, talent's fleeing promotions like throughout the wrestling world.
It don't matter. Fucking you put $1 million in front of somebody, they're gonna take it.
Sure. I mean, yeah.
That somebody's me.
I mean, yeah.
I will do disgusting things for $1 million.
I'd probably work for them for $1 million.
Yeah.
I'd probably leave after that, though.
Speaking of disgusting things and millions of dollars, 3 more defendants in the Ring Boy scandal have come forward this week, bringing a grand total of 8.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, and I was looking into this, and I actually feel bad for these folk. Well, for a lot of reasons, I feel bad for these folks.
Just now?
That's super nice of you.
I was reading into like the actual lawsuit itself.
Yeah.
And it's basically everything points to that it was Mel Phillips and Pat Patterson that are accountable for these things, if you understand.
Well, if you understand. What's there to understand, sir?
That both of them are dead.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Well,
So who are you going after? WWE as a company saying that they knew about it? Well, maybe they did. Maybe they didn't.
I mean, I feel like
that's
they
what court
probably
cases are
did.
for, right?
Absolutely, but also they have more money, and they're going to win this court case against these folks.
Like,
and also, apparently,
when you fight that kind of money, like you face like the attrition, right, where they can just run you legally out of.
Right, and then there's also the point of apparently they have been paid off, and they've been like, "Oh, you were given money by Mel Phillips, not us. We never paid you any. Who knows where the money came from? You know how?
Well, yeah.
How do those cops in that snooker case get paid
Pat
off?
said
Right.
10 grand per honk. We wanna. Sorry, that's awful.
I mean, 10 grand in the 80s. That was a good amount of money.
Yeah.
Not necessarily
Disgusting.
enough to, you know.
That's awful.
Not enough to buy patches with.
No. No, nobody gets patches. Everybody that debuts will have patches, except everyone that debuts.
What an excellent segue.
This is why you should never ride a Segway.
Yeah. You see how that works?
I set him up, you knock him down.
Sure.
Fraxium debuts, no patches.
Well, so let's explain to the people.
Aleister
about the
Black
patches.
debuts or patches.
So there are supposed to be debut patches that debuting wrestlers onto the main roster are supposed to wear on their gear, and then will be put into the Topps trading cards.
That would be correct.
Yeah, and so far we haven't seen any patches on anybody.
There were patches
there
on
were
like John Cena.
There were
during
WrestleMania patches, but they're not the debut patches.
I also would like to take this opportunity to say fuck you, Panini.
Did Panini Patterson you?
No, the card. Well, they fucked me. Yes. As we know, I got a box of very nice wrestling cards for my birthday about a year ago.
Yeah.
I got a redemption card. Supposed to get a Sami Zayn autograph. I filled all the stuff out. You know, you're supposed to wait 120 days. Well, I waited the 120 days. They got back to me today, like, yeah, sorry, we can't fulfill that. You can either you get nothing or you can have Panini points. And I'm like, you don't have a deal with WWE anymore. You have nothing I want. I don't care about your fucking basketball cards.
I mean, what am I going to use your Panini points to buy more cards, get more things that I can't get?
I can't even, exactly, but I also can't even buy the cards.
Yeah. That's silly.
I mean, I'm sure they've got cards in a fucking warehouse somewhere.
I'm sure. Also, to be fair, Topps does the same shit. Fucking get a redemption. Fucking, you know, you're gonna get fucked. But
they can't honor it. Get out of here.
That is some bullshit.
Yes, fuck Panini.
Yeah.
All right. And just as bullshit as no patches.
Yeah. This is a really weird thing. Like, coming up with this idea and then...
No, it's not.
It is. It totally is.
The not following through part is the weird part.
Yeah,
like that's like Snickers going, we have a new butterscotch flavor. And I go, man, a butterscotch Snickers kind of sounds awesome. Or do I get one of those? Like, we didn't make them.
Yeah, we just threw the idea around.
It is
we made commercials and everything.
No reason.
No, of course it's marketing.
As you guys know, I am that asshole that watches all the fucking card unboxing.
Yes, you are.
Cool. Oh, that box costs $1,200 and it's got 3 fucking cards in it.
But like,
it's basically they're putting these in there now, so that the average person is like, oh, I didn't know this existed. Well, I guess I'll spend $600 on a fucking box to get a fucking patch.
But if you're going to be making that kind of money on a fucking what? There's like 5 cards or whatever in one of these packs or whatever. Like, wouldn't you think it'd be like, okay, no. Everybody has to have these patches. Like, I'm going to hire a dude who's going to be like, no, you don't fucking walk out to that ring without this patch being visible on your person.
There's just some guy standing right behind the entrance ramp that smacks everyone in the butt with a patch.
One on.
Like, and gotcha.
Like, it's the motivation for buying something, and then you're just letting it fall to the wayside. Like, oh, whatever.
Right. Like, that's like there will be cut up little pieces of wrestler outfits in these cards.
Yeah.
Right? And you're like, cool.
That's cool.
And then a year later they go, we finally got our first outfit to cut up.
Yeah.
You're like,
wait a minute.
How about 30 of these things?
It's a poor business decision.
Yeah. It's, again, heavily marketed. Made a big deal out of it. And they're not doing it already.
Yeah. And if they are, where's the proof? You know, like, I guarantee they're going to be sending out these patches and being like, "Oh, this so and so wore this patch when they debuted."
Well, right. That's why they were showing the Mania patches because they want you to see that's a patch.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Cool. I hope I can get that one.
Yeah, exactly. But it's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it seems like a waste, and in the world of wrestling where there's so many campy cheap gimmicks to buy, you know, so many impulse items at fucking stores and shit like that, says the dude that has a bunch of slap bracelets right now.
That's so icy. You wouldn't catch us anywhere without our slap bracelets.
You know, to not follow through is dumb. That would be like, you know, the super rare and the slap bracelets not existing.
Yeah.
Like, we haven't put one out yet.
You're literally leaving money on the table.
Yeah. This cost you nothing and was your idea. Do it.
Steve Mongo McMichael's legendary member of the Four Horsemen.
Yes.
Passed away this week at the age of 67.
Yeah.
From ALS.
ALS. That's what it was. I was before we started recording, I was trying to remember what he suffered from, and thank you.
Yeah. No, R.I.P.
Yeah.
It always sucks to lose him.
I'm aware before he passed, he got the honor of being inducted into the NFL's Hall of Fame, which was one of his biggest dreams.
Yes. I know he played for the Chicago Bears for many years. I was, where he made a name for himself.
Ew. Like during the Bad Boy era?
I believe he may have been there.
There were Bad Boy Bears?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. They were Berenstein.
I thought it was Stein.
It could be. Could be Rick Steinenberger.
Okay.
Rick Steinenberger.
Well, that sucks.
I mean, with a eternally ever revolving roster, RIPs will be a permanent part of being a wrestling fan.
Yep.
Rey Mysterio, not Rey Fenix.
Notably not Rey Fenix.
Yes. Underwent surgery.
Ah.
For his incident, which apparently he has.
So they cut open his groin.
Yes.
Ooh.
Well, if that's what an adductor is.
I mean, there's abductors in your groin.
Adductor. He had a torn adductor.
Adductor.
Yes.
Not an abductor?
Nope.
Okay.
What is?
I don't know. I can look it up. Hey, Pete, what's an adductor?
Yeah.
Yeah, Pete, what's an adductor? And all those other questions we've asked.
Ray could be out for 6 weeks to 6 months.
Wow, 6 weeks. If he comes back in 6 weeks, that's pretty fucking quick for, I feel like, a surgery.
Yeah. McDonough should give him what he was taking.
I mean, well, at least McDonough, I don't think, or no, he had a punctured lung, so he definitely had some sort of
he's
surgery.
back already.
Yeah.
Real fast.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that big head stored some more air, more oxygen for the brain.
Fair.
So the lungs don't need it as bad.
Now, not a highlight of tonight's Raw, but really good to see him back.
Yeah.
Really, I was mentioning it while we were watching it. Really weird choice to have him redo the match he got injured in as his return match.
I mean, it makes sense to me.
I just want to know whose idea it was. Because, that sounds like, no, we're doing that again.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
No, okay, I'm coming back, but we're doing that again.
Well, the match itself was so good Like, that was a really good match.
Well, and then rewatching it, knowing he's doing all this stuff with a punctured lung.
Yeah. Well, and at the time, we all thought, like, oh, he got, like, a fucking concussion.
Right.
And then they're doing all these fucking moves to his head, and it's just like...
Stop! He's already dead!
Woo!
Yeah. But, no, yeah. Speedy recovery, Ray.
Yeah.
Again, find out whatever the fuck that man was taking and take it. Because magic.
I mean, he's just snorting fucking stem cells. Just doing rails of fucking stem cells.
You guys wanted to talk about Naomi?
Oh, yeah. So, Naomi, I'll read a quote from her. Naomi was basically talking about how her career is coming to an end sooner rather than later. And this is what she had to say. I only have one ovary. Even if I wanted to continue wrestling longer, my biological clock, I can't. We got a lot to figure out. I have to step away and take care of my health and myself if we're going to have kids. I have to start that process very soon. With that on my mind and on my plate, I think that makes my time left here even more special and valuable to me.
Oh, she should proceed with caution.
She's only got one ovary. How many stem cells can she make?
I
mean, yeah. I don't have to deal with that mental mindset of like trying to have a family and a wrestling career.
Yeah, no, that is definitely a very specific thing that women's wrestlers have to, you know, they don't have to think about it, but it's definitely something that, you know, I'm sure most of them think about.
Right.
And that sucks that it's a part of that. Like, do I choose to continue to be a wrestler and do this thing that I love, or have a family
or achieve this other goal I have. Right.
Well, you'll see what I did here in a second.
Oh, yeah.
Because I wanted to talk about something else.
Oh.
You know, we've all been wondering, why did they take the strap off of Chelsea Green?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there have been rumors circulating, and rumors are what they are. That she may be with child, which I kind of might believe.
I mean, you know.
I mean, Matt did say there would be a title match in their room the night of WrestleMania, whether there was a match for her at WrestleMania or not. Also, Drunk Matt Cardona needs to talk to news reporters more. It's fucking fantastic.
But no, again, they are a married couple.
Mm-hmm.
They're not getting any younger.
Nope.
They're having their dream house built.
Yes.
They're doing all the things. You know,
you can stick the baby in the back of the toy room, and it'll be just fine.
Hornswoggle will be there every night. Don't worry about it.
I mean, if she is pregnant, then good for her.
Yeah, congratulations and whatnot.
I hope to see her back soon.
I'm sure that we will find out sooner than later.
More than likely, if something's actually happening.
The way she was over.
She was fucking over as hell. And
she was selling merch. She was over. The gimmick with Piper and them was fantastic.
Yeah, she
Everything
was getting
was working.
them over. Like,
there's no reason. Like, oh, by the way, on this random Friday night SmackDown before WrestleMania, you lose the belt.
No, this was the after WrestleMania.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Well,
it was literally the SmackDown after WrestleMania.
Yes, I got it. I forgot. Okay, I made a mistake.
But
I mean, that does.
Hey, maybe it's because she didn't have a match at WrestleMania, which is why I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, again, her and Matt had their own title fight. Matt won.
The thing, like, hopefully, you know, she's not injured. If she is pregnant, you know, this is, you know, what she wants, you know, all of that. But the people that I'm most concerned about with her dropping the title and leaving for a while, it seems like, is Piper and Alba.
Yeah.
Like, where are they going to go from here? Like, are they going to try to create a storyline that makes sense with, like, oh, Chelsea's gone now, so we're going to try and do something? Or are they just going to push them to the wayside and then like repackage them.
I mean,
you know,
they sat Alexa Bliss for less,
right? Which, who knows what the fuck's happening there?
They're just waiting for Bo Dallas to be cleared so they can do Wyatt 6 bullshit and
Yeah,
fucking
but you
bring
can
her
fucking
back.
you can do stuff with her right now, and then when they come back, she can be hot.
I agree with you.
Yeah, it's especially in modern wrestling storytelling, it feels like they're cement their plans, and if it's not going to work, then take a seat. We'll get back to you.
That sucks.
Yeah, because again, like, Alexa Bliss debuted super over, still super over, and like, we're gonna put her with the Wyatt 6. You go, okay, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Oh well, one of them is sick. Okay, so like 6 people take a seat. Man, and wait for one guy to get better.
Like, is it Bo Dallas that's sick?
Injured.
Injured?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you could.
Wyatt sick.
Like, you could just do a storyline of Alexa Bliss is stealing the Wyatt 6 from him, and like he goes away for a while, and then when he's better, he can come back and try to take it from her, or like they could work this out and make it work.
I mean, so
but like benching everybody is some bullshit.
Right? No, it's bullshit. So what you do is the secret Herbis goes to the new president, Zelina.
Oh yeah, I mean
you just fucking move him over.
That works.
And like, we're just doing our duty.
Yeah. We're here for the belt.
No.
No?
No. The Secret Service in this America would not be working for Zelina Vega. It was a social commentary.
It was.
It is.
A lot of them didn't like Barack Obama.
Sure.
For some reason.
All right. I'm going to take advantage of this gap here to make this joke. It was just a little Mexican joke.
Okay.
Because she's tiny.
She is tiny. She is very tiny.
She is.
She's shorter than the ropes.
She Rey Mysterio and Prince tiny.
And her husband's so tall.
He is tall. Very tall.
It's a fun dynamic.
Where's he from?
Good question.
He's Scandinavian.
Yeah.
But he has the build.
I do believe he is Norway or Finland or one of those.
Somewhere cold and dark.
All right, what's next?
The AEW Ring of Honor CMLL show, Grand Slam, sold out.
That's nice to hear.
Legitimate ticket sales.
Apparently, legitimate ticket sales sold out. The only thing they said, if things move around because of after setup, if some tickets may be free, but for all intents and purposes, the show is sold out.
Good for them.
I mean, is it just that there's so many promotions involved that it worked out that way?
Pretty much. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is the first time that CMLL has ever let any American organization run in their building.
Okay.
Like never as a single or even a co-headline.
They lend out their wrestlers. That's fine.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
And I would imagine the fact that AEW has been featuring CMLL wrestlers on their product for better part a little over a year, it feels like.
Yeah, they fed him to Daniel Garcia and Chris Jericho beat him.
There was a lot of that. But I'm sure that, has kind of warmed up AEW wrestlers to the CMLL fan base. And so I'm sure a lot of them are pretty stoked to see them come to, Mexico.
Yeah.
I would also assume, like I said, they're happy to get people that never have been down there before.
Well, also AEW is talking about relaunching Dark. So, having more undercard wrestlers is going to be great for that.
Cool. Any idea what sold out means, numbers-wise?
I do not. I could look up the capacity of the arena in a second. I'm sure there's a Wikipedia page on that particular arena since it is a famous Mexican arena.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Let me pull out my fake WrestleMania card here. It goes 16,342.
I mean, a lot of the CMLL guys are a lot of fun to watch. I believe, the Beast Mordos, he was a CMLL guy, right? Mm-hmm. And now he's, signed to AEW. Correct?
Yeah, Vicor came from AAA or CMLL?
I don't remember. I think it was AAA.
Okay. Pete?
Yeah, Pete. School us.
Yeah.
Smarten us up on this.
Tell me more about the Chilean sensation.
Arena Mexico has a seating capacity of 16,500 when configured for professional wrestling or boxing events.
Nice.
They sold that many. Exactly.
Hell yeah. Good for them.
Yeah, I mean, about time.
Will there be tariffs on this?
Well, it's in Mexico, so no.
So no.
No. I don't know how it works anymore.
What's next?
You know, I'm scared of this.
Oh,
we're going to talk about the roast.
yeah. But is that now?
Yeah.
Do you have anything else you'd like to add?
No. So we're talking about the roast?
Yeah.
All right. I guess we're going to talk about some pretty unsavory things.
Some viewers may find the following disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
These are really bad jokes. Some mild descriptions of terrible jokes. Mm-hmm. And we're going to read them for you. And, yeah. This is just... Like, no wonder WWE is trying to scrub the fucking internet of any footage of this event.
Wrestling fans got a taste of Hinchcliffe as a commentator and fucking hated it.
Dude, he sucks.
Then, wrestling fans watched the roast featuring Hinchcliffe and fucking hated it. And not only did they hate it, the business was like, this was the worst idea. It should disappear.
I really wish that they had done this, like, live. Like,
right.
Just filmed it and broadcast it, and then they...
Like, this kind of stuff happens
that
at most roasts where there's one person who doesn't get the difference between joke roasting somebody and just fucking slamming somebody publicly. Like,
I'll show you guys something after we do the show.
Oh, sure. Like, it's usually like a friend or like a celebrity who has nothing to do with comedy.
Right.
But like, from what, like, the things that I've seen, there were like roast comics who just didn't seem to know what, like, anything about wrestling. So it was just like, oh, you're fat.
Yeah, here's a
like,
personal attack.
Yeah, and it's just like, you suck. You suck at this. Man.
You have the list of... I think we all have the list.
Right.
Thanks, Derek.
I'm gonna read this. And
yes, of course. We let you do the reading.
Shit. All right. So, number 1. I don't know who said this. It doesn't say who said some of these things. But this is one of
Also, we have confirmation that these are things that were said.
Yes.
Yes. This at the very least, this was posted to the Squared Circle subreddit.
A very reputable source.
Yeah, very reputable.
Slightly more reputable than us.
At least somebody read it.
So, quote, Jinder Mahal wasn't at WrestleMania because he was having a quote-unquote midlife ISIS.
I got my racism confused.
Like, this joke bothers me on multiple levels. It's like,
first of all, the wording is terrible.
It's really bad. And then he's not even like Muslim or like
Egyptian,
or like he's not from the Middle East at all. Mm-hmm. Which you would assume that would be the reason that they would make something like this. Even it being fucking terrible to do that, but like, no, he's an Indian Canadian man.
Let's make Egyptian jokes at him. Got him.
Right, make fun of him for being Canadian. That's what the joke is.
Yeah. Make fun of him for liking Tim Hortons.
Everybody likes Tim Hortons.
Sure, I'm sure they do.
Tim Hortons is delicious.
Never had it.
Can confirm.
I'd love to have some.
Gives me
Tim Hortons. We will be taking all the Tim bits you want to send us.
Gives me Winchell's nostalgia.
All right, number 2. At WrestleMania, Jey Uso was the underdog, which is what Nakamura ate for dinner tonight.
100% grade A pepper.
He's Asian and he eats dogs. Who let this shit happen?
Yeah.
Like, well, obviously, he's one of Trump's favorite comedians. You know, it's all about the immigrants coming in and eating the dogs.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah.
So it's not even really that it was jokes. It was just facts that I think he was trying to state.
Oh, man, it's just so bad. Number 3, Paul Heyman made jokes about Maurice's private parts. And I didn't quite understand this at the time, but Lloyd...
I'll be right back. I'm just grabbing a quick glass of water.
Sure. Lloyd smartened me up, and apparently Maurice has had a hysterectomy.
Yes.
And so that's what he assumes that this joke was made about? Shitty? Like...
Yeah. Vaguely associated with private parts?
I'd like to know what was actually said, but...
Like, if I could see your uterus, we should be concerned?
Sure. Or, I don't even know.
I also, like, I brought this up multiple times. The wrestling universe forgot what a shitbag Paul Heyman is.
Yeah, no, we'll get to
we
that.
saw him being super sad and kissing ass in the Bloodline storyline for so long. We're like, this sweet old guy is one of the worst human beings on the planet.
He is,
and now he's healed up again, and he has like unfettered freedom to be a complete bag, and he's taking full advantage of it.
Man, dude.
He's on the list of celebrities I expect to punch me in the mouth for shit I've said about him.
I would expect it. I mean, I would hope that he would hit you with his cell phone. All right.
Next one.
4. Heyman also said, Shayna Baszler has a penis. Very, very funny. This is bad.
I could do like an hour on her lack of eyebrows.
Yeah. Like, there are plenty of things to do. Like, this is just like the lowest common denominator for all of these jokes.
A fresh reminder to those that forgot, Paul Heyman is an absolute asshole.
Like, he's so good with a promo that I expect a higher level from him. I don't know. Number 5, quote, Jacob Fatu became the U.S. champion, which is crazy because if the president of the U.S. saw Jacob, he would deport him to El Salvador.
This sounds like a Paul Heyman joke as well. He's made a couple deportation jokes since he's been free to run his mouth.
Yeah, but this...
Again, these incorrect racism things are fucking weird.
They are very weird.
Right, at least get your racism correct.
Right,
but
yeah.
What
is he Irish? He wants his beans on his toast? You're like, I mean, that's close.
At the same time, it's like
Irish, like
these,
Sami Zayn.
Mm-hmm.
These guys seem to, like, a lot of the WWE seems to, like, back Trump. But, like, they also seem to acknowledge the fact that, like, yes, there's this racist shit happening with him, and, like, it's, like, wrong. Like, this...
I mean, this is where, it's people at a certain wealth index tend to lean conservative.
Yes. People that could afford the fucking, like, $2,000 ticket to get into the WWE.
When the taxes coming out of your check actually start to have, like, hard commas in them.
Sure.
Right? You're not being taxed any more than anyone else, but it is a bigger number.
Yeah. But it's
right. I do not take that personally.
Number 6. Naomi and Jade Cargill had their match. When it comes to their rivalry, we've only just began. And they will face off again at, quote, in your Waffle House.
Because they're black girls and they do crazy fights at Waffle House.
And they have weaves.
The weave is definitely accentuated.
Got him.
Hey, all I'm saying is that one might be the most factual one they've put out so far. I've seen some shit go down at the Waffle House, and then,
I mean, yeah, no. Waffle House is notorious.
Nefarious, even.
I'm a West Coaster. I'm happy with Marilyn Manson assaulting people at my Denny's.
Did he do that?
Yes.
Okay. Number 7. This one I actually thought was kind of funny.
Oh, Jesus.
CM Punk is straight edge from drugs, alcohol, and winning at WrestleMania. But Lloyd smartened me up again.
Mm-hmm.
And clued me in that CM Punk has won at WrestleMania before. So, factually incorrect.
WrestleMania 24. I was there.
Ooh,
schmancy.
It's the only WrestleMania I went to, and let's just say my fear of heights was out of control that day because not my seats were not.
You had some bleeders. Nice.
Oh man. Number 8, Jey Uso is still out celebrating and hitting the bars, and history shows he'll have a nice drive home tonight.
That one's actually funny.
It is funny. It's just clunky.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
so is his driving after night.
like, I mean,
historically proven.
I mean, man,
drive drunk better. That's get an Uber. Yeah.
Well, it was WrestleMania. Like he was pretty fucking toasted.
Yeet. Hell yeah, I love it. Fire. Internet. I don't know what it is. Soak it in, because this is it right here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But hell yeah. 2-time world showgirls. I'm damn near world heavyweight champ.
Oh, yeah. At the scrum?
At the scrum?
Sure.
Like,
sorry, they don't call it a scrum. I guess it's
press conference, media, something, whatever.
PLE.
Internet questionnaire blitz.
Number 9, Charlotte Flair appeared to be the main source of attack, as there were several jokes made regarding her divorce and plastic surgeries.
I mean, we've done that here.
We have done that here, but we don't know her.
No.
We are not in, close proximity.
Wait, that's how this works? I can talk about anybody as long as I don't know them?
But it's one of those things where it's like your coworker starts talking, like, very personal shit about you, and I doubt any of this is, like, good jokes.
No, right.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can catch it on the footage nowhere because they don't want you to fucking see it.
They do not want you to see it. Number 10. There was a joke about the Allegiant Stadium being
sorry.
being so big and black that Hulk Hogan wouldn't let his daughter anywhere near it.
This is the best joke on the list.
It is the best joke on the list.
It is accurately targeted. It is
funny.
And funny and mean.
And it's not racist.
No.
Like, it is pointing out that he is a fucking racist.
It's the best one.
It is the best one. I don't know who told that joke.
But yeah,
but
5 stars.
They nailed it.
5 stars.
Number what?
Next one.
Yeah. We just skipped number 11 altogether.
Why?
It's not there. That's why. Number 12.
I only sourced the list.
Number
I
12,
didn't write it.
You skipped number 11.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't skip it. It's just not there.
Best joke of the night.
So yeah, number 12. Nia Jax is into BDSM. Her safety words are down, set, hike, or hut.
Because she's fat.
Yeah. It's just dumb.
Yeah.
Just dumb. Number 13. Quote, I said Nia Jax's name 3 times and my crock pot turned on.
Again, because she's fat, right?
Yeah, yes.
Got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like, who is that, Wade Barrett?
I don't know. I wish I knew who said these things.
Yeah.
I wish they were, like, attributed to. Number 14. This one's a little rough. It's 420. A day to celebrate pot smokers and Christians?
Because it was Easter.
Aha.
Hence, Seth Jesus Rollins.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's also Hitler's birthday, so it's probably a celebration for Gunther too.
Yes, he's a Nazi.
It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny.
Sure.
I mean, I made many Nazi jokes about Imperium when they were a full faction.
It's dark. It's a little much. It's not PG.
Yeah.
But
Number 16. We also have no 15.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Second best joke of the night.
WWE already fucking censored the list we had pictures of.
They're shutting down the Reddit.
They are that good.
I wanted Nakamura to appear at the roast, but a tariff got put on his booking.
Because he's Asian?
Yes. Did we even put tariffs on Japan?
Maybe.
I'm not up to date.
I don't know, but he lives in Orlando.
He does live in Orlando. Very happily lives in Orlando.
Yeah.
Yes.
Number 17. Tony says he wanted Del Rio at the roast, but WWE had yet to turn that page. Very rude.
Moving on.
Very rude.
Tasteless.
Number 18.
Oh, trust me, folks. There's 200 of these.
Well, this is the last one. I mean, I wish. Then I'd be able to pick and choose. Number 18. Probably, this is me reading, not, yeah. Probably the most out-of-pocket one was Paul Heyman making a joke about actor Freddie Prinze starting a wrestling promotion, saying, quote, "We all need another wrestling promotion like Freddie Prinze's father needs another hole in the fucking head."
This just in, Paul Heyman's an asshole.
Dude.
Wow.
That is brutal.
These are not roast jokes.
No.
These are like people being straight mean.
Like,
with no context for hilarity.
Right, if you were going to make a Freddie Prinze Sr. joke, you can make it about him and Becky Lynch. Anyone who gets that, leave me a fucking comment down below.
I do not get that.
Okay, no one will. So, Freddie Prinze Jr. was in this TV show that he was famous for called Chico and the Man.
Wait, his father?
Yeah.
Okay.
Back in the 70s. It was one of the first,
what is it?
One of the first shows, I think, to where they kind of showed Hispanic culture in a better light as opposed
in a positive light?
Yes.
Okay.
And yes, his father killed himself by... I don't know if he killed himself or was shot to death, but I know he was murdered in some capacity or whatever.
I believe he committed suicide.
Most likely.
But what does that have to do with Becky Lynch?
She's the man, and the show was called Chico and the Man.
Oh, over my head.
Yeah. It's all coming together in the 70s.
See, man, my jokes were... They could have put me on the roast. They would have landed dead, too. Sounds great. And I would have been fucking 80% less racist.
Yeah.
The video clips I've seen of a few of the jokes, everyone looks pretty uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Gabriel Iglesias looked like he was having the worst time of his life.
He is not a roast comedian.
I mean, but
I'm sure he's dabbled.
He's got
generally,
the skill set.
Also, of something of that nature, like, if you're watching one of them Comedy Central roasts on whatever fucking celebrity they're doing, people are writing jokes for other people.
Of course, yeah.
And I'm sure that would be the case for, Fluffy don't need to get up there and have somebody write jokes for him. But yes, in this particular instance, yes, he probably had somebody that...
Well,
right. Or maybe somebody should have reviewed Paul Heyman's set list.
I would think that, Fluffy, Gabriel Iglesias...
Right, we can't call him Fluffy. We're not friends,
No.
Not on that kind of basis.
But...
hit us up.
I'll pass.
Yeah.
He seems to be a pretty big wrestling fan.
Yes.
So I would imagine that he could write some pretty good fucking roast jokes about wrestling. So, where are those? Where's the funny fucking shit? Because there's plenty of shit that you can fucking make jokes about.
This event was built for Will Sasso to be at. And he wasn't there. Will Sasso would have been the best roast comic for wrestling. Anyway, the roast sucked.
Yeah.
And,
we'll never know. We will never know how much it sucked.
The snippets I've seen sucked, and everything I've read sucks.
Dude.
And makes me go, wow. But also, I watched Hinchcliffe do commentary and went, I don't even want to watch the roast now.
I've seen clips of his show, and it sucks.
The only bright side was that I pointed out is if people like him are getting on WWE TV, we're safe, guys. We could do it too.
I mean,
none of the shit we say here will they hold against us anymore.
No, we just have to get
right. But also we're not friends with people in the White House.
This is true.
Yeah.
Yet.
Our mother-in-laws are not, in Trump's phone,
Right.
Yeah.
And to the best of my knowledge, the only one of us that can make any of that happen now is me. And I can assure you I'm not going to have a mother-in-law in the White House anytime soon. If I have a mother-in-law in the White House anytime soon, I will eat this hat happily.
I mean, there's
that means I have
only one person at this table with a mother-in-law.
Yep.
Fair.
It's all on you. You're the chosen one.
I'll get right on that.
Yeah, I mean, overall, yeah, roast bad. We didn't touch on it last week, but Hall of Fame was kind of slow and boring.
Yeah.
Good content, but drawn out.
Yes. Triple H, man, I don't know where you have the balls to talk shit about fucking
They're in Stephanie's purse.
I've heard that before.
Well, he opened talking shit about Mr. T.
Yes. He opened talking shit about Mr. T and how long his fucking speech was.
It was long.
It was.
He loves his mama.
It was sure, but
I'd like to thank Daniel McFart from fourth grade in Boy Scouts. He's over there.
Like Triple H talked for like an hour and 7 minutes or something like that.
It's like an hour and 3 minutes, I believe, is what I saw.
Dude.
Yeah, it could be edited to be a great speech.
Sure.
They gave Lex Luger less time than Michelle McCool. That's all I'm saying. And people are like, oh, he couldn't, dude, he can still talk.
Well, but he wanted to stand.
He wanted to stand.
And
also there was a fall.
Yeah, he fell...
earlier in the day.
Yeah, earlier in the day, and was like he wanted to walk out and stand at the podium and like that just would have been so fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I mean, him standing at the podium
is fucking amazing.
Through his glory, all is possible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it was super churchy.
I mean him, DDP.
Yeah, the one with the dumb red little flippy hair thing
DDP,
he had going on.
DDP is doing really good work. It's really impressive seeing some of the stories and things coming out from his yoga and all that stuff, and like helping these old wrestlers.
That's amazing what you can do with AI these days.
I mean, that fucking Butterbean video is really just like it's really sad at the beginning, but then at the end you're just like, that's fucking crazy impressive.
Yeah. Do Ronnie Coleman next.
Who's Ronnie Coleman?
Bodybuilder suffering from his career choices.
Oh yeah.
What's that movie that either just came out or it's about to come out about him?
It's not out yet.
Ronnie Coleman.
But he's doing basically the I'm Getting Better documentary.
Where's that thing?
What thing you sent who?
You guys want to talk about Butterbean had a match?
Yeah, I mean, you can.
You brought it up.
Okay, so I'm reading this from Dirt Sheets Radio.
Quality news source.
Yeah, I'm sure. But yeah, so the Wrestling Observer newsletter has given the Minoru Suzuki versus Butterbean match from WrestleCon's Mark Hitchcock Memorial Super Show.
Say it 3 times fast.
2025. On Thursday, April 17th in Las Vegas. -4.5 stars.
None of your stars fucking matter, you fucking weirdos.
Well, but it's all subjective. It's that's what it is. It's subjective.
Matches are good or bad.
Well, sure.
Or meh.
Sure. What's wrong with the rating system?
It's stupid because there's no consistency.
There is no consistency.
It's that person's rating system.
Yeah, of course.
And I don't even like the one person that's famous for doing
I want to know what a -4-star match looks like.
I mean, apparently watch this match.
Apparently, because no. I can't in my brain what I can picture being a -4-star match. Oh boy!
I watched somebody lose a fight to a camping tent, and that was actually fantastic.
I mean, a lot of those matches are really fun. He also stated it was worse than the quote, Heroes of Wrestling match featuring the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov versus the Bushwhackers, which I have heard nothing but terrible things about this fucking pay-per-view.
No, I have not seen that.
I would love for us to watch this pay-per-view and do color commentary over it one of these days.
Yeah, I'd be interested in that.
Jake the Snake was there. He wobbled around.
Wait, which show?
Heroes of Wrestling.
Oh, fucking, we're not.
No, we are totally doing this one day.
I've seen it.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure
Is
you
it
have.
that bad? Is it that bad?
It's that
It's
bad.
Okay,
it's,
I heard.
You want to play 21?
It's like the worst wrestling show of all time.
Dude, at one point, Jake Snake has like some fucking like 13, 14-year-old girl in the audience who's just like all fucking rubbing on it. Like, yeah, come on, girl.
Dude, that's gross. What the fuck?
He may not have been saying "come on, girl," but she was like she was like some.
That is really gross.
Ew.
I know he.
Now I have to watch it.
I know he walked around the ring with his snake, pretending it was his penis.
He was wasted.
And yeah, no, he looked fucking wasted. But yeah, so Meltzer indicated that Suzuki was extremely upset backstage because he never had a match this bad before. But he attributed the most of the problems to Butterbean and not Suzuki, which makes sense. Like, yes, Butterbean has shown a ridiculous amount of improvement from his DDP yoga stuff, but that man should not be in any kind of sporting event of any kind. Maybe horseshoes. He could do horseshoes. But
I mean, you could just do the AEW Midnight Express thing and just beat him up all the time.
Sure.
For a storyline.
But
like, these are wrestling legends. Now we're gonna hit him in the wee-wees and tie him up.
But yeah, like, it just makes me feel sad for the man. Like, why? Why would you do this? Why would any booker be like, let's fucking do that?
I haven't watched. That's the recent Sabu match. I'm trying to find it all as a whole to watch, but what I've seen, you're just like, please, sir, stop this.
I've only
You're hurting
seen
yourself.
the clip of him trying to hit that guy and running through the ropes and then into
that guy's name is Joey Janela.
Joey Janela?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Running through the barbed wire ropes, breaking the barbed wire ropes off of the fucking turnbuckles, and falling into the barbed wire
table trampoline something,
like spider web, basically.
Yeah.
And this man he's like in his 60s.
He's too old
like, dude,
to be
you
jumping
should not be
into
doing this. Yeah.
barbed wire tables.
Wrestlers need to know when to retire.
Like, I get to start a school,
right? Guarantee there are hundreds of people that would pay you good money to teach them how to fall into barbed wire.
Actually, I don't want Sabu teaching anybody how
Yeah, hit up that ICP backyard wrestler kid that jumps into microwaves and shit.
This is for the juggalos and juggalettes. Do not try this at home, and I hope you like it.
Yeah.
Teach him some cool tricks.
No.
I mean, I'm sure that guy makes plenty of money.
Superhuman?
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully enough to hire Sabu to teach him to be actually cool.
Oh, man.
What else we got?
Not much, man.
Nothing?
This the week after the week after Mania.
We got I guess we got Pete's notes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Then we have some Pete's notes.
Some Pete's notes.
It's time for some Pete's notes. Get ready for some of Pete's notes.
Hello, gentlemen. Thank you for your patience in the last few weeks, in the last few weeks when I have not been able to submit my notes. So let's get caught up.
Ooh.
You would think with a statement like that,
like there's a list.
I guess since the rule of winning the Royal Rumble means you main event WrestleMania, how many people have been denied their main event at WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Derek, also, it has always been that you main event. I guess also has it always been that you main event WrestleMania, or are we mistaken and you just get an event at WrestleMania? Since 1993, the winner of the Royal Rumble match has traditionally been awarded a title match for the top WWE Championship at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I saw a screenshot of the Royal Rumble when it was just Cena and Jey Uso in the ring,
Right.
and down in the lower right-hand corner
On the runner.
it said specifically, the winner of this match will main event WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And John Cena did.
He did not win that match.
But he still...
He's the real winner.
I mean, yes.
Information regarding getting the main event status is muddy, and there's nothing of certainty that I could find.
All right, fair.
Fair.
Bucky's fact of the week.
Oh.
Right, but because he gave us 2 weeks of notes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, Bucky's fact of the week. The first Bucky's location outside of Texas was opened in 2019.
Wow. They've only been in Texas up until 2019?
The first location outside of Texas.
Yes.
Yes.
So they've only existed in Texas up until 2019.
That is correct.
And then everybody leaving Texas was like, man, that sucked, except for Bucky's.
Sounds about right.
I guess on the week after that, we asked for Ricky Saint's resume.
Yes.
It's a lot of stuff.
It sounds like he's got a pretty extensive resume.
Right. Not quite the Nepo baby.
In AEW, he is a former World Tag Team Champion, an FTW Champion, an AEW World Championship Eliminator Tournament winner, a Dynamite Diamond Battle Royal winner. He's a Men's Owen Hart Cup winner. In Anarchy Championship Wrestling, he was a hardcore champion, a televised champion, and a unified champion. He was a one-time Defy Wrestling World Champion.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That was recently before the swap.
Dojo
shit.
Yes. Dojo Pro Wrestling, Dojo Pro White Belt Championship, ESPN Breakthrough Wrestler of the Year, Imperial Revolution, I don't fucking know, Inspire Pro Wrestling Champion, Pro Junior Crown, Inspire Pro Prestige Champion, NWA World Television Champion, blah, 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 blah. NWA Lone Star Junior Heavyweight Champion, ranked number 92 of the top 500 singles wrestlers in the PWI 500 in 2020, VIP Wrestling Tag Team Champion, won the tournament, Wrestle Circus, he was the WC Big Talk Tag, the WC, which would be Wrestle Circus, Big Top Tag Team Champion.
The Actenberger.
Like, Big Top Tag Team. With Aaron Solo.
Ooh.
Former Mr. Bailey.
Quite the resume.
WWE NXT North American Champion and the Extreme Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Apparently those are his accolades.
Yeah.
Wait, he wrestled for ECW?
I said XCW.
Oh, XCW.
The Bucky's fact for this week. That's it. We get 2 Bucky's facts.
Yay.
And Ricky starts his fucking... Look, Pete, I wasn't going to bring this up, but we're going to need you to step your game up, sir.
I mean, it's what? We asked 3 questions this episode?
At least.
Yeah.
Look, we got a new intern coming up right behind you, man. We've already given him a name.
Yeah. He's about a year out from taking the job.
Bucky's is known for its amount of gas pumps. Most locations have between 100 to 120 gas pumps. Most stores have some versions of a 100 pump layout, and some of the larger ones have 120 gas pumps. The chain has EV chargers at a majority of its locations as well. Thanks, Pete.
That's surprising for Texas.
I mean, it's a lot of sun.
Sure.
Those are Pete's notes.
Yay! Welcome back.
Bienvenidos.
Yeah, kind of. This week feels like a hangover crash from Mania.
Yeah,
just kind of like there's still tons of wrestling, tons of things happening, tons of storylines forming, and but it's just kind of
that TLC match was really good.
Oh, on SmackDown?
Yeah.
That should have been on Mania.
It should have been on Mania.
It should have been on Mania.
I don't understand why.
Well, Clash of Clans is why.
Yes. I mean,
everything's fine. That screen is so black that Hulk...
Ooh, sorry about that, folks. A little technical difficulties.
No, SmackDown after Mania
was really good.
Was really good. And, good setup. I'm afraid after tonight's Raw, this next SmackDown will suck. And then we'll see what I can do about tracking the history of the week after. being mid.
I mean, what? Just have to look at 41 episodes of Raw.
Yeah.
No. You know what? To be very fair, that whole statement of like the night after Mania, pretty much.
That only really started not too long ago.
The Fandango one.
Was that the Fandango one?
I believe so.
Well, didn't fucking...
or was it Ziggler?
Man,
it was the Monday after the Ziggler won the fucking belt.
Well, like, they've done things, like, after... Like, the Raw itself wasn't like, oh, we're, like, big celebration, whatever, Raw. But, like, when fucking Mick Foley, Mankind, debuted the night after WrestleMania, back in fucking 97.
Okay, fair.
Like, they do things. They just didn't make a big deal out of it.
They said it was just that 1 year where, like I said, I think it was...
Where they acknowledged
I think it was Ziggler cashed in his Money in the Bank. Might have been on Alberto Del Rio. And like everybody wanted Ziggler to be... Because he still had AJ Lee with him. He still had Big E.
Mm-hmm.
But,
well...
Yeah. Good wrestling this week. I just hope it holds.
Yeah. Hopefully. Tonight was pretty boring.
Tonight was so boring, it featured Sami Zayn. Anyway.
He's a good man.
Sure. If he can get back to being a good wrestler, that would be great.
I want Seth Rollins, Paul Heyman, and Braun Breaker. I want Seth to like kind of take like a cult leader type of stance.
Sean Spears is doing that.
Is he?
Yeah, down in NXT.
Wow.
With his dumb faction, whatever it's called. What's their dumb name?
I don't know. I like
the Sean Spears Experience plus 2.
It's that the name is that stupid.
Like the way he came out tonight and like
the culling,
kind of the way he was talking, it felt like I have this belief system and you don't believe it, so like you need to go away.
Because
like,
I love you.
Well, yeah, but like I want more.
Seth Rollins was being a good friend to Sami Zayn.
Mm-hmm. Sure,
he truly was. He was showing compassion.
It's kind of like, I'm about to murder everyone in this room, and you're all right. So if you could leave the room, that'd be great.
Well, like I would love for him to start doing like Ministry of Darkness type of shit, like crucifying people. That would be awesome.
Hey, one blasphemy a year. He already did it on Easter. I'm surprised there's zero fallout for that. I'm legitimately surprised.
Trump's America.
I mean, I went through 3 satanic panics, and then somebody on TV's openly mocking Christ, and nobody says anything.
I mean, there's a new satanic panic coming.
Somebody please think of the children.
Mm-hmm.
It's here. It's fucking
Aleister Black.
Huh?
It's here. It's just hyper focused on the colored people being Disney characters.
Well,
in
there's
movies.
that, but then there's also somebody in the Department of Defense has started an investigations on anti-Christian organizations.
Yeah. This is where I use Molon Lob. Come at me, bros.
Right. But yeah. I don't know. I don't have really anything else for wrestling.
Wrestling.
We're going to GCW next week.
We are going to GCW.
But before we record, so we'll talk about that.
Oh, is that happening on a Monday?
It's on a Sunday.
On a Sunday.
The Lord's Day.
Maybe I can. I don't know.
Cool.
I don't want to say anything on the podcast and then have it not happen.
I think what he's thinking.
Oh no.
But we'll get a sticky note about it.
Okay. Well, if I get through the front door, we're already doing good.
BT, tell them where they can find us.
You can find us at Getting Color Commentary on Instagram, Getting Color Commentary on YouTube, Getting Color Commentary on all of your podcast listening avenues like Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Are we on Tidal?
I've never heard of Tidal.
Tidal.
Oh.
Never heard of that.
Oh.
What is it?
Tidal was, I believe, Jay-Z started a service that was basically Spotify, but they paid the artists for being on there.
Oh, YouTube? Weird.
Or at least gave them a much higher
percentages.
Yes.
Heard.
Well, I'll have to look into that. I'll talk to my Jay-Z guy.
I don't think we're on Tidal, trust me.
I doubt it.
I'm not even sure if
Tidal's the new current platform?
I don't know. I don't even know. I think they may not even exist anymore.
Probably not.
Exactly.
Yeah. iHeartRadio, Acast, our hosting service.
Did we say Deezer?
We have not said Deezer
Okay,
yet.
it's fun to say, so we have to say it every time.
Yes.
Deezer D.
I don't use it. It's just fun to say.
Yeah. I've never even heard of it before.
Before all this?
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. We got sponsors.
We do. Got a shout out to Tai Champa.
Tai Champa. Woo!
Uncle Daddy's Chicken Boys.
Uncle Daddy's.
Uncle Daddy's.
Being the uncles of daddies.
Yeah, with their Chicken Boys.
With their chicken boys.
Tim Hortons.
Yeah, no. Tim Hortons, get at me.
Yeah.
We can set something up.
If not, if anyone wants to resurrect Wenchels in America with me, please let me know.
Who do I know that's coming down from Canada soon? Timbits will last from Vancouver to...
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, I've had...
That's 8 hours, 6 hours?
Yeah, I've had PJ Sumrock bring me Tim Hortons back from Canada when they've gone up there. I'm like, bring me back a bunch of fucking Timbits. Liquid Death, Copper Hammer, Jägermeister, Kramer Guitars.
These nuts.
No, you mean Diodario.
Yes. I wouldn't play those if you paid me.
Well, that's good because they wouldn't pay you. They just give them to you for free. Catch you later, Bill and Ted's.